Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Sunday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today. Our guys got you covered for my pitcher props. I'm going to go ahead and go over those. Then our guys got you covered in the NBA. So let's go ahead and get it started, man. All right, the first player prop that I like, I'm going to be looking at Zach Gallen for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm taking him over 5.5 Ks. He's been able to hit this at an 80% clip, taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Player prop number 2, I'm taking Jack Flaherty over 5.5 Ks. Top 10 in strikeouts this year, hitting this at 100%. Okay, I really like this player prop. I think he should be able to go over 5.5 Ks in this matchup against Houston. Player prop number 3, we're looking at Zach Wheeler for the Philadelphia Phillies. We're taking him over 7.5 Ks, hitting at an 80% clip, taking on the Minnesota Twins. When it's at 7.5, they think that he's going for 10 in this one. I wouldn't doubt it. Player prop number 4, I'm going to be looking at the San Diego Padres. The LA Dodgers silent assassin is Yu Darvish. I'm taking him over 5.5 Ks. He's been silent. He's been hurt. But look, man, whenever he's out there pitching, he know he can get those Ks, especially against the Dodgers. All right, player prop number 5. Let's go on over to the Seattle Mariners. I'm looking at Luis Castillo over 7.5 Ks, taking on the Oakland A's. I get it. The betting tools like the under. I like the over in this one. Let's keep it going. Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. Give me my boy, Alek Manoah. Say what you want. I'll be the fan, man. I think he's... Man, he gave up so many runs. But look, hear me out. I'm taking him over 4.5 Ks, hitting at 100% clip. Last game out, I think he only went like 5 innings, but he had 6 Ks, man. He's a K machine. I'm taking him in this spot. All right, my last player prop that I like, we're looking at Bobby Witt Jr. over 1.5 total bases, hitting at a 60% clip, and we're sprinkling on a home run, taking on the Anaheim Angels, okay? Now, let's slide on over to the NBA slate. All right, let's go ahead and get it going. We're going to be looking at Karl-Anthony Towns over 19 points. He's been able to hit this for us at a 60% clip. Look, last game out, they just got beat at home. Karl-Anthony Towns, hear me out. Something was wrong. The dude just camped out behind the three-point line. It was a time to where he had 12 points, and all of them were three-pointers. And I was just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I think he's going to have a monstrous game in this spot. Take him over 19 points. Player prop number 2 in the NBA, we're taking Pascal Siakam over 21 points. He's been as advertised ever since coming into the playoffs. He has that playoff experience out of everybody on the team. Take him over his points in here. I really like him how he attacks the defenders and gets to the free throw line late in the game as well. Then we're going to be taking Josh Hart in the trifecta spot. Over 15 points, over 13.5 rebounds, and over 5.5 assists, man. You guys know the numbers with that. Been hitting them at a 60% clip, and good numbers like that. Go ahead, take him over his points, rebounds, and assists, and parlay all 3 of them together, plus 550. Last player prop that I'm going to be talking about in the trifecta spot, I got to go with it again, man. Give me Nikola Jokic, man. I'm taking him over 27 points, taking him over 13.5 rebounds, hitting at an 80% clip, and we're taking him over his assist prop as well. Nikola Jokic trifecta spot, okay? Now, look. Minnesota Timberwolves, they got this guy. He needs to show up. Ant Edwards needs to show up in this game. So we're taking him in this point prop. Is that 27 points? Hitting at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times we played this prop, you came out on top. You just didn't last time. 2 more player props that I like. Tyrese Halliburton, over 20 points. He's been as advertised playing at home. So we're going to be taking him in that spot. And my last player prop that I really like, really like. Michael Porter Jr. over 16 points, hitting at an 80% clip, and Michael Porter Jr. over 5.5 rebounds. They're dropping his rebound prop because he didn't hit it in the last 2 games. Trust me, man, he's going over both of these. Bang those and play those props. Okay, now look, man. Let's go over the recap, okay? We're taking Zach Gallen over 5.5 Ks, Flaherty over 5.5 Ks, Wheeler over 7.5, Darvish over 5.5, Castillo over 7.5, Manoah over 4.5, Witt over 1.5, sprinkle on a home run, Towns over 19, Siakam over 21, Hart trifecta, points, rebounds, and assists, Jokic trifecta, points, rebounds, and assists, Anthony Edwards over 27 points, Halliburton over 20 points, Porter Jr. over 16 points, Porter Jr. over 5.5 rebounds. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Mom, I love you up there.